Thank you very much, Abby, for completing the addiction assessment. So during the assessment, you mentioned that you've been using a lot of meth, and sometimes you drink and smoke weed. And you mentioned to me that a lot of your substance use happens with your partner. So can I ask you a little bit about your boyfriend?
I don't know why that's important.
Well, because when people get into behavior patterns where they're using a lot of drugs, it's good to know like what leads to the substance use and like reasons why you're using and things that keep that substance use going. And it sounds like your partner is a part of your pattern of substance use. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so do you live with your partner?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been together for?
On and off for a few years now.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about what the relationship is like?
Um, he's his name's Mark. He's a mechanic. So he works, kind of odd hours. Um, I don't know, like we mostly just spend time, just the two of us at home. Um, he's he's a really good guy for the most part. I don't know what you want to know.
Okay. Well, yeah, thanks for telling me that much. I'm wondering when you first started hanging out together, were you using like meth and alcohol together right from the start, or did that progress over time?
No, it was Mark introduced me to meth.
Okay. Yeah, and would you say that you use it pretty regularly with him, like every day?
Yeah. Mark Mark's a supplier, so it's just around
Okay.
you know.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about what you like about using meth with Mark?
Um it just takes the edge off a little bit. He's just so stressed out all the time. And so when we um when we do meth together, it just takes the edge off and we have I don't know, we have fun together. Like it's hard to talk about because I understand that this is not um ideal. That's why I'm here. But we also just really like it. Like it's fun. And so,
Okay. Yeah, thank you for telling me that. I understand this is hard for you, and if there's anything you don't want to talk about, just let me know, okay? And if you need to take a break, that's okay as well too, all right? Yeah, and so when you say that it's fun, can you tell me some things that you guys do together when you're high or when you're using? Do you go out? Do you like go to clubs, or do you go to bars, or do you stay in mostly?
um, a lot of the time we stay in. We'll have friends over. Sometimes we go out to the bar where I work.
Okay.
Uh, mo Sometimes we go out to the bar where I work because I'm friends with most people that I work with, and they get Mark, and so
Mhm.
um, it just it's um, yeah, it's just a fun place to go when like you know everybody and everybody's like having the same kind of fun as you are, and um, yeah, it's like a really good party bar. Like yeah, it's like in a basement, and I like that. Um, Yeah, so like a lot of the time we stay home, but I like to go out. Like I just think it's more fun to be around more people.
Okay, that makes sense. And thanks for sharing that with me. A few minutes ago you mentioned that it's not really ideal for you to be using with him, right? Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Um, well, it's meth. Like
Mhm.
I'm not stupid. I just don't know. I just don't know how I got here.
Mhm. Wow, this must be really hard for you to talk about. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're going through right now?
I just don't know what to do.
Mhm. I'm wondering, has Mark ever been abusive towards you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable telling me a little bit about that?
It's irregular. A
Mhm.
few days ago he came home, I was sleeping. I didn't even do anything. And I woke up because he picked my head up and just bashed me into the side table. And it just comes out of nowhere. And it's not his fault. Like he's really stressed out. And
Oh my God, that's really concerning. Like, have you ever like asked them to stop, or have you ever called police or tried to like defend yourself?
um, I did in the beginning try to defend myself, I mean, but it just it's worse when I do. I'm sure that's common. I don't know. Like um right.
And have you ever been
Um
in an abusive relationship before?
like a boyfriend?
Yeah, or
No.
any kind of abusive relationship.
Um I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, that's fair. Um, has Mark ever been abusive towards anyone else? Family members, strangers, anyone like that's not you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Has he ever been to jail before?
I don't know. Sometimes when he's high and drunk, he'll say shit like that, but when he's sober, he says no. So
Okay.
I don't think so. Like he's so young, right? Like I doubt it.
Yeah. And when he's abusive towards you, like, is he usually like punching you, or is he like attacking you in any other way, or does he use a weapon against you?
It's he I don't know what I can tell you without getting him in trouble.
Okay, so as a review, like whatever we discuss is private and confidential unless there's an imminent risk of harm for you to hurt yourself or for you to harm someone else, right?
Me.
And so whatever we discuss, like I said, and there are limits to confidentiality, like we discussed before. If a judge subpoenas this file and subpoenas my notes, however, within the limits of confidentiality, um, I don't have to share this information outside of this session.
Okay.
And so I'm wondering, like, has the abuse towards you been increasing or escalating over time? Like, has it been getting worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the beginning, he just slapped me around a bit. I'd shove him back, like whatever, just like everybody. But it's yeah, it's definitely getting worse. It happens a lot when I'm sleeping, which anyway, and I know he has a gun, but he has never used it on me.
Mm.
he says things about it, but it's like he's not like that. Like he loves me.
Okay.
Um, so like that's just it's all talk. Like it's not real.
Yeah.
He would
That's quite
never.
that's quite concerning, right? Like, are you worried about your safety, or are you worried about him like seriously harming you?
No, he loves me,
Yeah.
and he always apologizes.
Yeah. Are you
I feel
worried
like
about
he
him trying to end your life?
no, he
No?
loves me, and he
Okay.
always regrets it, and he always says sorry. He doesn't
Okay.
mean to.
Yeah.
You don't know him. Like he's not a bad guy. Just
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know him. I don't know your situation. I'm just trying to kind of like get to know you a little bit better and understand what's happening in your relationship. I'm wondering, is it usually when he's intoxicated that he becomes abusive?
yeah,
Okay. And I'm wondering as well, if you changed your substance use patterns, like if you cut back your meth use or said you didn't want to use meth anymore or didn't want to like drink anymore, would Mark have a problem with that?
I mean, would you have a problem? Um, I mean, no, he wants to be supportive. Like he's just um he's supportive, but he's not helpful.
Hmm. Do you think he sees his substance use as a problem?
No,
Okay. Would he be willing to reach out to our service and get some help around his addiction?
no. Are you gonna do that?
Well, no, they would be like mainly if he's interested, right? We could provide him support around setting some goals around his substance use. We're a harm reduction based service, right? So if
Yeah,
people they can set their own goals if they want. It's a voluntary service, right?
yeah,
I'm wondering, are is anyone else in your life worried about you and your relationship with Mark?
yeah. That's kind of why I'm here. My sister just cut off contact. She said she can't. Um, she said she's scared for me,
Mhm.
and I don't know how that equates not talking to me anymore. But that's why I'm here.
Okay. And you know, have you ever thought about ending your relationship with Mark or how that would work?
That's the thing. That's the thing. Jenny was my last. Sorry, Jenny's my sister. Without Jenny, I don't have anywhere to go. Um,
Mhm.
like I just work part-time. Like like I don't have anywhere to go, so I can't see breaking up with him. And I also like I love him, and I want um I just don't I can't I don't understand how to leave him.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So, Abby, you've told me today that you're in this relationship with Mark, and Mark has been physically abusive towards you. It seems to be getting worse.
Yeah,
You live with him, so you're reliant on him for your housing. He has
yeah,
a gun, and it sounds like he even attacks you when you're sleeping, right? When you can't defend yourself at all.
yeah,
It sounds like he's your main meth supplier, so you're dependent on him to get a drug that you do every day. Um, and so to me, it sounds like you're in a really concerning position, right? Where you're addicted to this drug and dependent on this guy for so many things.
yeah,
I want to help you develop a safety plan and I want to help you be safe. And that'll take a lot of work, but are you open to developing the safety plan with me so we can find ways for you to be safe?
yeah. I, I don't, yes, it seems stupid, but yeah.
Okay, so let me give you some options, and we'll spend some time figuring out services that can be helpful for you, places that you can go to be safe, and what to do if he's becoming violent, and if you are ready to end this relationship, places that you can go um, uh, to to get away from him. Okay. Okay, and I want to thank you very much for sharing this information with me. I see it's been really hard for you, and I want to let you know that I want to be here for you through this process. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.